All right, I'm sitting here with Jim Magdaleno. Jim, how old are you today?
I turned 51 2 weeks ago.
51.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're young for your age.
Yeah,
Man.
I wish I felt that way.
Holy crap.
No, I actually feel quite good. I felt quite good.
How long you been coming up here?
Oh my God, Kenny first brought me up here, I guess,
Cal got smoked.
about 15 years ago, I guess.
Do
Yeah.
you remember that first trip up?
Vaguely. A little younger back then, and probably a little rowdier, and but yeah, I do. I remember meeting so many beautiful people, and it was tough getting all the names, squared away and everything, And then each consecutive trip, we'd meet other people, other family members like you, and then the kids start getting born, so you're trying to remember all the kids. And it was a great adventure, and it was a very, very, very nurturing thing. All my family's up in Oregon, so I see them maybe once, maybe twice a year. But coming here and seeing so many people in one place, generally 3 times a year, Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day, it's just real special. It's real special, and it's real nice, and this is just a real special place. It's very peaceful up here.
Yeah. You kind of already answered this question, but for the record, how did you fit into the family tree?
Kenny and I started out San Pablo PD back in, the late 70s, me the mid 70s. He came along as a young cadet, and I saw him there, and we kind of, just talked a little bit. And then he became a reserve, I believe, for a very short amount of time, and we worked a little bit together on the street as reserves. Then he went to the academy, and I was doing some other things in the private corporate world at the time. And then I went to the academy after him, so we both became regular officers pretty much at the same time. We both had a lot of the same ideas about, because we both gone to the same academy, and so consequently we had the same instructors, and we're all kind of indoctrinated in the same way of doing police work. So when we got together on the street, we all thought the same way, with this other core group of buddies that we had there, Walt Schuld and some other guys, and just really wonderful guys. And Kenny and I just got to know each other, and we just clicked. We clicked real good. Kenny and I are lifelong buds, and he and I, the family up here at the lake will hear us talk after we've had a few drinks. We'll hear us talk a little bit, but there's some pretty shitty things that happen to us on the street that we don't talk to anybody about. And he and I have both, when we're in our drama queen mode, we'll say both he and I have gone to the edge and looked over, and we've actually gone down into that, and we've pulled each other back. So Kenny and I have a relationship that goes much deeper than just friendship. It's almost like, I don't know, I know this sounds kind of corny, but it's kind of like a friendship of being like warrior brothers together. And he's seen me do some things on the street that just scared the shit out of him. I've seen him do a few things that I scratch my head, but you're there for your brother, and you back each other up. So when you develop that kind of kinship, it's only natural that you meet family members and whatnot. I've known Linda, his wife, since before they got married, when they were dating and everything. Went to his wedding, and was very proud to be an usher and kind of a troubleshooter at the wedding.
Troubleshooter.
Troubleshooter, yeah.
Is that kind of like a bouncer?
Kind of, yeah. Keeping the other brother officers in line, had too much to drink, But, of course, it's all celebration and everything. But eventually, he says, hey, you need to come up to the cabin. I said, yeah, I'm into that. I like to camp, and I like to do this. And he told me a little bit about it, and I envisioned this place. And he gave a really good description of the place. When I got here, this is kind of pretty much what I envisioned. I was really amazed at the growth of the trees and the old growth here, and all of the beautiful shade that's here and everything. And the orchard was a little bit different. I expected the orchard to be a little bit more full of bloom and what have you, but the orchard's not producing right now, so it's it's not being
taken care of.
Yeah, taken care of to be a producing orchard, but it's still there. I'm looking at it right now. This huge oak tree on the other side of the property is just unbelievable. That's the biggest oak tree I've ever seen in my life, and I'm told it's the biggest oak tree in Lake County.
That's
maybe one of the biggest in California. They've had the arborists come out and take a look at it, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's a very, very special place. It's been very, very fun to see the generation of kids growing up. When I first came here, Danielle was just a little tiny shit, you know, and some of the kids running around are just a little, now they're growing up and they're beautiful young women. You're seeing them blossom, you just think to yourself, oh my God, what a beautiful, you can't say girl anymore, they're women.
Yeah.
And then I think to myself, oh Christ, I'm getting old.
It is a measure,
You know?
isn't it?
It's
a
definitely
totally
a measuring
measure of
stick.
how old you
It's
feel.
definitely a measuring stick, you know.
Absolutely.
And it's just wonderful meeting, you know, seeing some of the other officers come up here that have been coming here for a while, like Doug Hemry and what have you, you know, and finally meeting his family, you know, and years ago, of course, I met Gary and his beautiful wife Karen standing right over here, you know, and it's just wonderful. And then news filters down to you during the course of the year when you're not coming up here. So-and-so's pregnant. Oh my God, you know, and you just know the next summer, you know, when the family comes up here, you're going to see a new baby. And it's exciting. It's fun, it's exciting, you know. And I was talking to, who was it? I can't remember. I think it was Gary Bays, Kenny's brother. He says, when are you going to bring Lisa, my daughter? Because I have a grandson now. And he just turned 3 years old in June. And I'm thinking probably next year he'll be close to 4 and he'll be ready to come in here and tear this place up. And he will too. The cabin will never look the same after you leave.
I look forward to it.
And he'll love it up here. He'll have so much fun. And a lot of the other kids that are up here, the little ones are near his age. And I think there'll be a lot of fun. And this place will change you. If you come here enough, it'll change you. Yeah, you just reflect upon things, and it's so peaceful, and everybody pulls together and does dinner together. Nobody's asking for one thing or another, but if you need something, you just go to the store and get it. You come back, you bring stuff, and it's just great. And the biggest kids up here are the adults.
This is where you blow off all the steam.
It's where you blow off all the steam and all the stress lets go, you know. And finally the kids go to bed, the little ones go to bed, and the older kids stay up. Then the adults cut loose, and they put on the music, and we dance, and we laugh, and sure, we drink, and we carry on. But if you're going to do that kind of thing, this is the place to do it. This place is so full of good vibes, spirits, if you want to say that. And we have our elders that have passed on. Yesterday we gave our ceremony to Smitty, God rest his soul, and he's here, he's with us, just like Uncle Leo, and Francis, and Velta, okay, and Thomas, who I never met, but I understand was a hell of a guy.
He was a brilliant uncle for me, man.
And they're all here, you know, they're all watching, and you know, they're all keeping an eye on things, and that's why every year we come here, you know, everything's here. Sure, little things happen. We'll have a branch fall on the roof of the cabin, but you know, you fix it.
Nothing a little duct tape won't fix.
Nothing a little duct tape won't fix. And it's pretty cool, you know, I'm sure you've got video of the cabin, but this damn thing was built back in 1889 or something, you know. I mean, oh my God, I mean, this is really a real serious piece of history here. And the little ones, that's lost on them, of course, but as they grow up and they hear us talking about the place, you know, these little ones that are running around here, they're the ones that are going to inherit this place. You know, so it's wonderful to see a family working on the place, you know, cleaning the place up. Bud, God bless him, he's in there working on the window right now, replacing that. And
hey, I helped.
It's just, did you help? That's right, you did the dishes this morning, yeah.
Well, I did the dishes, but I broke the window. So
you're the one that broke it?
Yeah, I broke it.
Okay, well, all right, we have it on tape here.
Yeah, that's
Joey broke the window, all right?
I broke the window. I replaced the window.
Yeah. But it's wonderful, you know, the dogs are barking, the kids are screaming, the adults are laughing, you know, the breeze is in the trees, you know, and you get up here and you just let your worries go for one. You know, it's like you go out to the orchard and you just dig a big hole and you throw your worries in them and you say, you know what, I'll pick those up on my way out. And for the time that you're here, you just relax, and it's great. It's just absolutely wonderful. It's a magical place.